What's going on, guys? In this video I'm going to be teaching you how you can go from earning minimum wage to millionaire. That's right, practical tips on how you can do it. Now you have to make sacrifices and you have to do whatever it takes, but you can do it. This is no mindset like, oh, money's coming to me, I feel so wealthy. This is practical tips. We're going to give you the hardcore math. So please like the video for the whole YouTube algorithm. Please, my livelihood depends on it. And comment for engagement. And subscribe for more awesome content about how us average Joes can reach millionaire status. Let's get into the video. Now, I'm going to be doing this video based on the Australian minimum wage, which is $19.49. And when you convert that into US, it's around $13.20 approximately. You can apply all these tips to any country you're in. I'm telling you, there's a way. You're on $19.49 an hour and you're working, say, 38 hours a week. So a month you'll be making approximately $2,850 after tax. So we got to figure out how can we make the most of this money. Let's get into the breakdown. So we got to figure out how we can get our biggest expenses down. First, you got rent. It's going to be the biggest expense you have. And the best way to get this down is, if you're young living with your parents, that's awesome. You got $0 or $100 a month or $200 a month, whatever you give them. But if you have to go out and live on your own, what I would suggest, now this is a big sacrifice, but if you want to get that millionaire status, and if you're hungry, if you're alone, you'll do whatever it takes. So you can rent a room for around $200 a week, including utilities. So we'll say roughly around $800 a month. There's $800 a month in our budget. Now you need to eat. Okay, so we'll put in about $400 a month for food. So an hour at $1,200. Then you have transport. Again, another sacrifice you're going to have to make. If you live near the city, near work, what I would recommend is not getting a car, because cars are big expenses. If you don't have a car and you just use free public transport around the city, or just, use your monthly public transport pass, it will greatly reduce your transport costs. But I'll still factor in, say, $100 a month for transport. So we're at $1,300. Then you have entertainment. I'll still, budget in $100 there for entertainment for you to have somewhat of a life. But remember, when you're grinding, you ain't gonna have no life. Okay, so now we're at $1,400. Then you got phone, which will say $50. Toiletries, $100. Miscellaneous, $50. Clothing, $50. So all up, your budget you can survive on, you can do this, is $1,600 a month. Now remember, I was saying you're making around $2,850 a month. So we'll just round it up and say you've got $1,600 for your expenses a month, and now you have $1,200 left over to invest. Now let's figure out how we can get that money to work and making them big bills. Now we've got $1,200 a month left over because you've taken the frugal route. You've cut your expenses to the core. You're doing whatever it takes. So now that you've got this money, you need to figure out how to put it to work. So what you could do is put it into a few different ETFs, exchange traded funds, that just track the market. And you've got funds like the S&P 500 ETF, the total US stock market ETF. You've got the IAO, that's a top 100 top 100 global companies ETF. You got the NASDAQ 100. All these, on average, will give you around an 8.5% return. Now, if you put that money in every single month, you will be amazed on what you can achieve. If you put $1,200 in every month for 17 years, you will then have enough to retire in 17 years when you're earning minimum wage. Now, you could do it much faster if you get a better paying job and get a side hustle, but I'm giving you the worst case scenario. So in 17 years, you'll have roughly $500,000. Now, you withdraw 4% of that a year, that's around $20,000 a year. So that's enough for you to live on, because your expenses are around $20,000 a year. But I'm sure within 17 years, you're going to outgrow in that lifestyle. You may be married, you may have kids, or you just may not want to be renting a room anymore. So if you just hang in there for a few more years, because this is where compound interest gets very powerful. The first 500,000 takes 17 years, but the next 500,000 comes very fast. Okay, so now you got $500,000, but you want to make it to that millionaire status. So all you have to do is hang in there until it's reached 24 years. That's right, after 24 years, you will be a millionaire. Now this again, this can be achieved much faster. It's possible to achieve it in 10 years, but I'm giving you the worst case scenario. I'm opening your eyes to show you that anything is possible when you make the sacrifices. So you're now a millionaire after 24 years. And I know, wow, 24 years, that's such a long time. But guess what? Most people work 45 years and have nothing to show for it. So you might as well start your savings plan, start your investing plan now, because the time's going to go by anyways. So why not let the time go by and then have $1 million in stocks after 24 years? That sounds good to me. Now let's say, now that you've got the $1 million, you're happy to keep working, and now you can do what you love, because you no longer have to do a job to have a job. You can just retire. So I'm sure you can still earn minimum wage and keep working and put off retirement a bit longer. Now I'm going to show you the real power of compound interest. If you put off retirement until a more traditional retirement age, say 60, so after 40 years, you will be shocked by how much you have. So after 40 years of you grinding on minimum wage, guess what? Congratulations, you've just retired with approximately $4.2 million. That's right, it is possible. It's possible. Now, I hope this video has opened your eyes. I hope this has made you realize, wow, if I just put off these materialistic things that aren't making me happy, if I just put off having that big dream house that's going to cost me heaps of money, and I'm just going to sit in my room on my phone watching awesome YouTube videos anyways, I might as well just rent a room and watch awesome YouTube videos. So it is possible, guys. All you have to do is invest, cut your living expenses, and you can achieve it. Now, I hope you've liked this video, and please like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to be making more awesome practical content like this with real figures, real dollars on how you can achieve your dreams. I'm in this with you guys. I haven't made it yet, but guess what? I'm going for it. I'm going for it full force. I've just done a 12-hour shift at work, and now I'm grinding here. I've been editing this video for 2 hours to bring you guys content because I love it. Alright, thanks guys. I'll see you in the next one.